Hello and welcome to the EEPROM 9. Today's little demonstration, the VFD Graphic Equalizer. Now my very first video on YouTube is actually based on this, well actually it was my second. And currently it's receiving input from the laptop through the ZX81 leads. There he goes. From my laptop playing some Portal stuff. And we can take it down to, there we go, Don't Fear the Reaper, which I absolutely love. There we go. Wait for it, get this going. It's about to hit the climax. There we go. As you can see, they dance about. It's impossible to get still photography of this. Now this, in its design, is simple. Here's the schematic. Now first off we have the VFD main chip, which was salvaged from an old hi-fi. I literally manually put voltage 3 volts across here, got a 12 volt battery, the negative connects to the negative of this if I remember correctly, and that's precisely how it is in the schematic. And then you just touch the positive of the 12 volt or 9 volt on the pins and work out what they are, find the grids and the segments. I found a data sheet for this, but it was all in Chinese. I then found one for a similar chip which was in English, and I was able to piece together exactly how that all worked from there. Find the audio inputs, get one of the audio lines in, just happens to be the right one for that. Add a 555 oscillator so the chip can function and do the multiplexing. And it was done. Now of course, this thing being so dark, difficult, I decided to put it in this case, which is very restrained for space. So we have the filament voltage. This is currently doing the grid and rest of the voltage, which has to be quite high. If we lift this up like this, so we can see around the back, you can see the absolute rat's nest of wiring and see why it was so hard to solder up. Especially with soldering irons that are a bit with dead tips. But I did it. It's an amazingly simple circuit, but it worked quite nicely. And here is the 555 oscillator, which is what I use as oscillators because I know how to build the circuit. And I have software which can work it all out for me. So I use that. And so, the VFD Graphic Equalizer was complete. I built this because I wanted a VFD project of mine to be completed. Of course, that could only be done with that. That could only be done with the awesomeness. With this, because the VFD clock is going for a very long time. And today it is currently consuming 150 milliamps. I have to confirm that with the multimeter. Actually it could make sense because it has got an audio signal. That is actually over 150. That's getting to 170, close to. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.